now because scores of textile traders hit the streets to protest one of the biggest tax reforms since the country's independence. This is the last day of planned protests, which have seen traders bringing down their shutters across the country, demonstrating their anger against the new goods and services tax, which rolls out at midnight. So we're just a couple of hours away from that. The new tax regime will replace an intricate and often confusing system of state and central levies, turning Asia's third largest economy into a single market which some say is bigger than the European Union. The government is trying to get the country aligned with the reform, claiming that it will boost the economy.
As far as the government is concerned, it remains committed to the GST as to any other reform process, because we believe this is probably the single most important taxation reform in the last 70 years.
But as our correspondent Rebecca Bundan reports from Mumbai, small business owners feel ill-prepared for the change.
The monsoon clouds are not the only gloom hanging over this jewellery shop in Mumbai. Rishank Jain, the third generation to run the family business, is worried about the rollout of India's goods and services tax.
We are not aware of what actually has to be done. So it's creating a lot of hassle for us. Even rates, what we were paying before and now, they've gone up. Sales are depleting day by day because people want to know first what GST is.
Along with many other small businesses in India, Rishank thinks that he is simply not ready for the new system, which will require him to file monthly returns online. From jewellery to electronics, different items will now be taxed under new nationwide rates. Goods and services are taxed under the category they fall under, not where you buy them. This smartphone would previously have been taxed at different rates across India's 29 states, but under GST it will be taxed at 12% across the country. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi promises that the reform will boost the economy.
GST एक ब्रॉड-बेस्ड ट्रांसपेरेंट सिस्टम है। ये भारत के संतुलित विकास के लिए आवश्यक है। ये विशेष तौर पर देश के पिछड़े राज्यों को आगे आने में मदद करेगा।
Although there may be some confusion initially, analysts say small companies such as Rishank's will ultimately benefit from a more transparent system, and it could help foreign companies too.
Most of the companies who have been in India and who are wanting to come into India and set up shop, they are also eager that with this GST rollout, it's going to be much more easier for them to do business with the compliance as far as the government guidelines is concerned. So it's going to be opportunity equal to all.
But while GST may ultimately have a positive impact on India, for now Rishank worries that he'll have to spend more on accountants' fees to comply with the new tax.
So thus costs are going to go up and more confusion is going to get created, like more bills.
And that could dampen his profits. Rebecca Bundan, Channel News Asia, Mumbai.
That's going to do it for your